Good morning. If you're with me right now, you're checking in. I went out to coffee with a kick-ass dude this morning, and I just wanted to express that through here. Because one thing I've neglected to talk about, I think, is not so much support systems, but actually, people being social and being with people when you really don't want to. I'm a recluse by nature. I would rather go out into the middle of the woods and, you know, make my living by surviving on my own than I would having to go to Walmart and buying a block of cheese. And one thing you learn when you read a lot is that, like mountain men, they used to go out for long treks of time, months, years, and eventually end up maybe in a town or at a relative's house. And when they were with them, they would just sit there and not talk because as a social creature, you take talking to others for granted. But when you don't have that, you pretty much forget, and you've got to relearn it and warm back up into it. Well, that's apparently how I am. I've spent the last 3 years or so reclusing, and I've really forgotten my just basic social skills. And it's different than talking to people at work because, it's all business there, it's all purpose, and you're doing what you got to do without the pleasantries. But just sitting there and talking to this guy really kind of opened my eyes to what I've been lacking in my life. And I recently started collecting coins, and I recently started getting onto like a live chat. And I've really, I love knowledge, and I've really learned a lot on there. But anyway, this guy's from that live stream that I'm watching. But I'm not saying you got to go out there and be a social butterfly because I cannot do that. But in your support system, don't be afraid to go and just find someone and sit down and just talk. Because if you suffer from depression and anxiety like I do, it can get pretty deep. And having somebody there is a lot better than not having anyone there by choice of you. And some people are social butterflies on the outside, but inside they're suffering real bad. That's tricky. So, if you know that joker, that, life of the party, he might be having something going on in him. Don't be afraid to sit down and just be real with him, where he doesn't have to crack jokes every 5 seconds because he's really hurting inside. But if you're like me, don't be afraid to go out and, find someone to talk to. It's hard at first, but you know what? You'll get used to it, and you'll learn how to communicate again. And sometimes just talking about anything, even if it's coins, can really help you. And I've learned something about myself, and I'm trying to grow better as a person. And I think this is a small step to some, but a big step to me, and it means a lot to me. So that said, I want you to be kind to each other. We're all we got. Take care of each other. And we're got nothing else. So you have a good day. Be well. Be safe. And if you're watching this, you're checking in.